So if you're watching this video, I know your clothing brand isn't doing $10,000 a month. Now you need to fix that, and I'm the best person to teach you how to fix that because we literally just made one of our clients $10,000 in the span of around 17th May to 19th May in 3 days. And if you can see right here, we made around $26,000 for this client with a 14x ROAS. And by the way, we only spent around $500 to make back $11,000 for this client. As you can see right here, $600 to make back $11,000, which is literally crazy. Like, tell me any other agency doing that for their clients. Alright, let me show you more numbers before we start the video. So before we start, who am I? If you don't know who I am Abdullah, one of the co-founders of Flows Marketing, where we literally work here with all of these big brands that you're seeing, all of these career brands. These are some of the numbers that we're currently generating for our clients. As you can see, in a day, we made this client around 150,000, 252,000 in 5 days for this client right here. And this was a client that came to us, they spent around $8,000 to get back $9,000 with another agency. But as soon as we started working, we tripled that shit, quadrupled that shit. We spent around $4,000 to make back $19,000, which is crazy for you spending this. Or as soon as you come to us, we get you. But as soon as you come back to us, we get you this and many more numbers that we don't even have enough time. Let's get straight to work and show you guys how to start making $10,000 with your brand. So what I want you to do is just take notes and literally just pay attention. You're gonna feel like you know it, but trust me, you don't know it. That's why you're not making $10,000 with your brand. If I show you something, just follow it. First thing is the product. Like, that's the most important part of this clothing brand shit, because you have a clothing brand, and what's a clothing brand for? Sell your products to people, sell clothes to people. So you need to make that shit look crazy. You need to make that shit so crazy that nobody can take their eyes off that product of yours. This is an example of a good ass product. Look at this product right here. Like, tell me, why won't you buy this product? Crazy as quality, good as design, everything just on point. There's a good meaning behind this product. And also here's another product. Just some simple basic ass sweats, but they were going crazy. We made more than $200,000 with this product right here. Alright, so this is an example of a badass product. As you can see, everything about this product is shit. No one is gonna buy this product. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, even if you're gonna give me this product for free, I'm not gonna wear it because it's just shit. It looks really low quality. The product doesn't make sense. The fit is really bad. Also, there's another product like this product would have been crazy in 2018, 2019. But the ATL shit was kind of popping, but right now, trust me, nobody's gonna buy this product. Apart from the product, the content is bad, photo is bad, everything about this shit is bad. No shade to the brand owner, but you need to fix this product. Alright, so what I want you to do is find a good ass graphic designer. That's step one. Find a good ass graphic designer, you pay him well to design your product for you, because the design is the most important part. If you have a good design, you have done 60 to 70% of the job. The next step you need to do is get a good manufacturer to do that shit and replicate the design that you sent him. Like, find a manufacturer who's gonna do everything that the design has, then trust me, it's gonna go crazy. There's no reason why it won't go crazy. Alright, so after you have a good ass product, the next thing you're gonna go ahead and talk about is content. No matter how good your product is, if you have badass content, no one is gonna buy. Imagine you I don't even know how to explain it to you guys, but the content is the only way people see your product, so you need to present it well. What I want you guys to know is that's the way you're gonna showcase your product. Like, it's not a real life so that the people are gonna see that product in real life. The content is how you showcase your product, so you need to make sure that the content is really good, really eye-catching, have a good ass hook, good ass background, everything. Just make sure everything is on point. If you probably have badass content, like, that's probably the reason why your ads are not performing and you're not getting sales with your brand. And how you're gonna fix that content is, number one, you find 5 mid-sized brands that you like, that you fuck with their aesthetic, they have similar shit to yours, and you look at what's working for them. Because if it has worked for them, like, why won't it work for you? As long as you have a good ass product and you're getting views, like, why won't it work for you? Then you try to replicate the exact same content, because if it has worked for them, why not you? Like, that's what I literally said. And also, you're thinking the content you're posting is good, but it's not. Like, I won't lie to you, when you make stuff by yourself, you're gonna take it's crazy, everybody is gonna fuck with it, but the truth is no. The only reason why you like that shit, your content, is because you're the one who made it. But trust me, it's dog shit. Nobody's gonna buy from that shit, so you need to fix that shit. What I want you to do is find a group of clothing brand owners, find an Instagram group or Discord group, doesn't really matter, or have real life friends that you know that have clothing brands. Then what I want you to do is just send that shit to them. Ask them if they fuck with that content, because like, tell them to be 100% honest with you. Ask them, do they fuck with it or not? If they say no, go back and do it again and figure out why your content is bad and fix it. Because trust me, if you have a good ass product and your content is shit, nobody's gonna buy that product, because nobody's gonna know if that product is good because you're not showcasing it well. So trust me, you need to fix this content ASAP. And also, how you're gonna fix that is just by you finding mid-sized brands that you know that you like, you fuck with their content, they're getting sales, and you're 100% sure they're getting sales. It's not just some fake ass clothing brand guru that's saying he's getting around $100,000 a month, but he's not. Make sure they're getting sales, and then you try to replicate their content, like not 100% replicate them. The best thing that you're gonna do is find 2 clothing brands, copy 50% of this one's work, copy 50% of this one's work, then combine them, and that's how you're gonna make crazier content than them. Alright, so after you have a good ass product and good ass content, the most important thing that I want you guys to know is, which is the main problem, is traffic. Like, you have a good ass product, you have good content, but nobody's seeing it, nobody's gonna buy it. So you need to make sure that your content is crazy. So you need to make sure that you're getting hella traffic to that website, because trust me, if nobody is visiting that website, nobody's gonna buy. What I want you to know is traffic is equals to people, and people is equals to sales. You need traffic in order to get sales. Like, if people are not visiting that site, nobody's gonna buy. So what I want you guys to do is, the first thing I want you to do is go to your website, look at how many people are visiting that site. Like, if you think you're getting hella people to visit your site and you just have around 100 people, like, you need to do some crazy work. Because what I want you to know is, if you have a 1% conversion rate, which is not bad and not that crazy, but 1% is good. If you have a 1% conversion rate and you have 100 visitors, you're only gonna get 1 sale. So that's with a 1% conversion rate, which means if you want to make $1,000, you need to get 1,000 people onto that site. What I want you to know is, you need way more people to be visiting your site than you have right now. And how you're gonna do that, you're gonna get to that. So now that you have probably figured out your problem, I know 100% of the time it's traffic or a product problem or a content problem. Like 100% of the time it's 3 of those problems. But let's say you have fixed those 2 and you want to fix this problem, the traffic problem. Let's break down everything from point A to point B. So how do you get traffic? It's by 2 ways, organic or paid ads. Alright, so let's start with organic. You want to start getting crazy as organic sales, which is the best way to do it. But trust me, the ads, if you want to scale, you need to run ads. Alright, so how you gonna get organic sales is by you posting on Instagram and on TikTok. You need to start posting around 3 videos a day and do that shit for like 30 days. After you have done that shit for 30 days, you figure out what works and what doesn't work. Then you double down on what works. Like, what I want you guys to know about organic sales is that you just need to post crazy consistently, like post 3 times a day. If you're doing that, then why won't you work for you? And also, you posting 3 times a day is hella easy. Let me ask you guys one question. Would you rather go outside from around 9 and come back around 5, or just stick around 20 minutes of your time and post 3 times a day? Like, it's that easy to record videos. Just record hella videos at one time, then you edit them slowly, 3 videos a day. It's that fucking easy. So you guys would rather go to your 9 to 5 at McDonald's and spend around 5 hours or 7 hours and get around $50, or would you rather take 20 minutes of your time and get around $1,000 a day? You just gotta choose which one works for you. But I rather spend around 20 minutes and get $1,000 daily, because it's fucking possible. With this brand, as you can see right here, we made around $11,000 in 3 days, and we made around $26,000 in 7 days with paid ads. With organic, we made an extra $20,000, so which is around $46,000 we are right now in 7 days. So you guys would rather go to that crazy ass 9 to 5 or spend around 8 hours of your time, or would you rather just post 3 videos a day and run ads? It's that fucking easy. You gotta choose what you want. Alright, so after we have talked about the organic part, let's talk about the paid ads. As you can see, I'm in the paid ads right here. As you can see, we spent around $1,800 to get back around $26,000 for this client, which is hella crazy. Let me show you guys more results right here. These are some of our ads results. As you can see, we spent around $28K to get back $81K for this client right here, $56 to get back $152,000 for this client right here, $57,000 for this client right here. So if you guys want me to scale your brand, just do a call. Hit me up on Instagram at Abdullah Badru. message, we're gonna probably reply to you. You want to start running paid ads, there's 2 ways you can go about it. Find someone to run the ads for you, just like me right here. We run ads for our clients. We handle all of the backend stuff for our clients, like literally when you're creators. All you have to do is ship the orders and create content. After that, we do all of the other stuff for you. We handle your website, we do the website for you, all of that stuff. Literally all you have to do is ship the orders and create content. And also, even if you don't want to create the content, we have a full as modeling agency that has partnered up with us that can do all of that stuff for you. And also the fulfillment, like we have a full house fulfillment center that does all of that stuff for you. Because with this client right here that I showed you, that we made around $30,000, we got around more than 500 orders. So what I want you guys to know is it's not fucking easy to ship 500 orders. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna link him up with a fulfillment center that's gonna do all of that stuff for him. So trust me, as soon as you flow this method, there's no way you're not gonna be making $100,000 with your brand. Not even 10k, you're gonna be making $100,000 with your brand. Also, if you want it to be easier for you to make $10,000 with your brand, just hit me up on Instagram. Like, I can scale your brand for you. Like, that's literally what we do. As you can see, for a client, we scale this shit to $30,000. So if you want us to do the same for you, just hit me up on Instagram or shoot a call down below. See you on the other side. Peace.